If an old fucking lady said to me, oh my gosh, you're so handsome, I'm gonna say, oh, thank you. And I'll move on about my day. I'm not gonna turn around and be like, why did you say that? Like, you know damn well I don't want to get with you, old ass. I would be a dickhead. Maybe I'm cooked. The unhinged chaos of female to female dating advice. Not gonna lie, that was a little mouthful. Pause. But yeah, I feel like older women be giving younger women terrible advice. And it's all based off of their own trauma. Like, a man played me, I got played, so you play them and live your life to the fullest. Alright, bitch. Don't tell me nothing. I feel like a lot of times I can't listen to a nigga that ain't married. You almost can't trust a nigga that don't got no kids after a certain age. You don't want to continue your legacy. You don't want to spread your seed. But anywho, if you guys want to go get one of my art toys, it should be down there at the bottom. Y'all check it out, bagboytoys.com. Let's get to it.
If you could give a single girl some dating advice, what would you say to her?
How old?
Let's say she's...
You don't need to be asking how old. Just give her some dating advice. Say find a man of your life. You know, if he's locked in for you, you lock in for him. And you guys can live a happy, beautiful life without traumas of the world. You know what I mean? Say some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Like 21.
Oh, 21.
Fellas, just a pre-warning here. You are going to hear some extremely stupid shit come out of this woman's mouth right now. It's just another example of many that we've seen where older, bitter bitches are trying to sabotage young women. Let's hear it.
Just bang them all. Bang.
Why is she laughing so hard? That's the stupidest shit possible. Male dating coaches won't even say that. That won't even come out their mouth. They'll say, focus on yourself, get to the munyon. But Shorty right here is going to say, bang them all? Just bang them all. Do you know how many STDs are out here? I'm pretty sure just in this year, in Atlanta, I think it was just this year, but 20,000 cases of HIV. Just bang them all. Just bang them all. On top of that, when it comes to sexual health, women should be higher than men in sexual health because niggas just be doing stupid shit. But also, a man could probably finesse you. You know, y'all doing the deed, he take off the condom or some crazy shit. You know what I mean? You don't even know. Like, we have to be thinking a little further than this, especially at your age. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the brain, you know, the cells in your brain, like, connecting and shit, like, you know, you running out of brain cells and shit, you know what I mean? You starting to forget a lot of shit, you know what I mean? Man, shut up.
Bang them all because men are so immature.
Men are so immature, bang them all. Lock in. You're still immature. Lock in.
That you're not gonna lock anyone down. Don't even.
To you maybe, cause you make bad decisions, obviously. I'm on her ass. Let me stop. I'm on her ass. This shit just started. I'm already on her ass. Let me stop.
Even start thinking yet about the husband stuff. But I will say, bang dudes quietly. Don't tell everybody. Shut the f- about it. Just go do your business. Bang girls, bang guys, bang dogs, trans, whatever you want. But keep an eye out for the good ones in your college.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, keep the solid dudes in your back pocket. Like, befriend them, but don't f- them or date them or.
Is that a ring on her finger? Is she actually married? Holy moly. I think she's married, y'all. That looks like a ring. That looks like a ring on her finger right here. We're cooked. You can't even find a good one, y'all. We're done, Zeroni, bro. Somebody married her, and this is her best advice for a 20-year-old woman. This is the advice that she would give her daughter. Your daughter, if you're married to her. She'll tell your daughter, just bang them all. Screw it. You're not going to be able to find a husband now. But keep an eye out for the good guys. And then after you bang them all, go to the good guys afterwards. You're cooked. We're cooked.
Until you're kind of like older and you're ready to like settle down with a boy.
So You said you're not gonna find a husband, and then you say when you're older and ready to settle down with a boy. So you were always the problem, is what I'm hearing here. Bro, first clip, bro. First clip.
Way,
Yeah.
and then call that guy up, like that one you had your eyes on,
Cook.
and I'd be like, "What's up, dude?"
What's up, dude? I know I curved you and banged like 75 to 100 other dudes, but trust me, I'm ready to settle down now. The chick from this story sounds like she took just this type of advice. It says, a girl in our group has dated exactly 72 men from the dating apps in the prior 5 months. That is absolutely disgusting. Let's take a look at this. About her, she's in her 30s.
72 dudes in 5 months. If I was to do some quick mathematics, that's 150 days divided by 72. Did I do that math right? So every 2 days she went on a date with somebody? That's what it would look like? And men are the problem? Just the mathematics right there makes me feel like you must be the problem.
He's 5'2", nerdy STEM girl boss, short. Categorized failure. 1/3 tried to hook up on the first date and were immediately waived. 1/3 were missing at least one checkbox on her list of must-haves, most commonly not tall. Wow, very shocking there. And 1/3 revealed that some type of red flag. Honestly, if she was being truthful, I mostly agreed with her. Well, of course you did. Women love to give other women validation. Some interesting bits. She had a total of over 8,000 likes and matches across the apps in the first week. We gotta just talk about
Sounds
that
like
right
cap.
there, man. My God, can you dudes imagine a world where you got 8,000 likes in a week on a dating app? As a man, you're lucky if you get 8 likes a week. And they're all fat fucking gargoyles too, man. Her record for most dates in one day was 5, which she did multiple times. Multiple men lied about their wealth and were actually seeking housing. 0 out of 72 got to smash. All right, first of all, that's definitely not true. If you believe that, you're a fucking idiot. No one's going out with...
And if she did go out with 72 dudes, none of them got to smash. She's smashing someone else, right? Something I've learned is a woman is always smashing somebody. Always. Unless she's like saying that she's celibate. Chances are a lot of times girls go celibate when they contract a STD. Is what I like to think in my head. If a shorty's like, nope, I'm celibate right now. I've been celibate for 3 years. What do you have? What did you catch? You know what I mean? And if that's not the case, shout out to you. I respect it. But hard to believe. You know what I mean? But anywho.
72 men in 5 months and not smashing. Just straight up a lie. If you believe that, you're a fucking idiot. No offense. Also, the idea of doing 5 separate dates in one day is disgusting. How do you even have enough time to do that, bro? You know? Imagine being the last dude picking her up. You're the dude taking her out clubbing at night. You think she's been getting ready all day. Yeah, she's been getting ready all day, just not in the way you think, man. It's a fucking clown world out there, fellas. We're just living in it. Well, good news, guys. If your relationship is failing, then this taboo sex act could save it, insists an expert. What do you guys think it is? I'll give you a hint right now. It involves a chair of some sort in a hotel room. Sleeping around might seem like the ultimate relationship killer, but it could actually have the opposite effect, according to one unconventional sexpert. British woman claims that watching your soulmate have sex with another person could conversely be the secret to keeping a marriage thriving.
This has to be one of the stupidest shits I've ever read. British woman, Andrina Winters. This is absolutely idiotic, but let's continue.
Who is pushing this absolutely retarded shit? For real, guys. Like,
women that probably do OnlyFans, or the woman that is making her man a cuck. Those women are the only people pushing this shit here. You know what I'm saying? other than that, people aren't pushing this bullshit.
Honestly, who could be responsible for this, right? Anyone? Any takers at all? Like, on one hand, I'm so sick of seeing this stupid fucking garbage on the internet, but then when I see it, I'm like, all right, at least I get to share it with the fellows over on the channel, so it's not all that bad, I guess. It may not spring to mind when you think about ways to keep a relationship afloat. I wonder why. But cuckolding can be invaluable, she said, who authored the book So You Want to Be a Cuckold.
This is like stupid, right? Cuckolding can be invaluable. And she wrote the book So You Want to Be a Cuckold. Yes, it can be invaluable to the woman that no longer wants to be in her relationship and bang other dudes. Yeah, to you, it can be lit. It can be fire. To the dude that can't get his pee-pee up anymore and he doesn't want to lose his wife, yes, it can be invaluable to him. However, if your pee-pee works, this shit is not invaluable. This is dog shit. This is bull. What are we talking about?
Imagine buying that fucking book. That is crazy. Imagine going to your boy's house and seeing that on the bookshelf.
You're
You
cooked.
might have to rethink that friendship there. Depending on why the relationship is in trouble, it can absolutely save it. The skinfluencer, who frequently shares sex tips for her over 57,000 Instagram followers, said she was in a cuckolding relationship herself, and it did wonders.
Listen to the wording. She was. Y'all not together no more. It did wonders for your love life because you're banging other dudes. Yes, it did a lot for you. For him, it ruins your whole relationship. Go ahead and lock in. You feel me? I think you're an idiot. I think you're an idiot and you want to convince other people that this shit is okay so that you can keep doing it. This shit is not okay. You're kind of like slow a little bit. You know what I mean? If we're being honest.
Love life. I love how now the equivalent of an expert on something is if you have a lot of followers on Instagram. You know, if people just want to see you because you're attractive to some degree, now you're automatically an expert. People are going to listen to you. Social media was a mistake. So how does this bolster the marital bond? By forcing couples to openly talk about their fantasies and what they desire, she said. So it's not enough to just talk about it, apparently, guys. You got to do it. Make sure you're writing this down. If your wife is bored in the bedroom, don't just ask her what she wants to do. Make sure that you actually offer her to go out and get back shots by another dude while you sit in the corner, watch, and perhaps jerk off. For me and many other women, penetration is important, she said. Maybe a woman is with someone who they love and is a good partner, but doesn't satisfy them sexually as well as someone else might be able to. Well, sounds like maybe you shouldn't be in a relationship with them, perhaps. I
Only thing that makes sense if we're being real.
don't know. What the fuck do I know? She added, people might assume that weak men who are into being taken advantage of are into it, but it actually takes a lot of strength from the man to give you the space to explore.
I'm not going to say nothing.
I love how she's trying to spin it off as strength from a man. I mean, look, I'm not going to lie, guys. It would
Bro, if gaslighting was a book,
take a lot of strength from me to watch my wife get back shots from another dude, but I don't think that's the same type of strength that you typically think of when you think of, you know, your regular masculine strength. I don't think they're the same thing. You know, your typical masculine strength is more of I can handle any problem, I could stay cool under pressure type of strength. And then this other one is just like, I'm at my weakest, I have to watch something that I find horrifying, and I don't want to be here, I don't want to be doing this, and this brings me no fulfillment whatsoever. Like, any dude that says that he is into this is just a pussy, dude, straight up. It's something that their wives who are currently bored with them coerce them into doing, and then they reluctantly agree to do it. I don't give a fuck, dude. Adam22, I know you don't actually want that. I know you don't. It's kind of like letting your friend test drive your car, explained one husband and proud cuckold named Logan. He gets to see how well it rides. He's got to give it back, but it creates a sense of pride. You get a little taste of what my life is like. Yeah, okay, Logan. Keep telling yourself that, man. We believe you. Cooked. We definitely believe you.
I've been engaged 5 times. Yes, these are all real. I do offer the rings back. They always say no every time. I'm going to tell you 3 things that I...
She's in here breaking men. I'm not going to lie. If I got married, I don't care why we broke up. And she says, I'll give you your ring back. Yeah, do that. Yeah, let me get that back. That was a promise between the both of us that we would be together for the rest of our lives. That promise isn't coming into fruition. I paid for the ring. Give me my fucking ring back. What are you talking about? What are we doing here? And her? What gargoyles is she marrying to where they are just, here, keep the ring. Oh, this is your 5th marriage? Yeah, we can get married too. She is manipulating them. That's the only thing that makes sense. You are cooking dudes. You know what I'm saying? 5 times? If she's still getting bread from each marriage, or they had to break off a portion of their, like, life earnings to her, she's just fucking coming the fuck up. I'm not gonna lie. She's fucking 2-turned right now.
Do that makes me special. Side note, this is my favorite kind of ring, the tri, beginning, middle, and end, if you must.
How in the hell this mid gets 5 engagement rings is literally beyond me,
she
man.
Forced it.
I genuinely am at a loss for words for this. I don't know what's more impressive, the fact that she managed to get 5 different men to propose to her, or the fact that she managed to fuck up 5 different engagements. Either way, I don't think there's any world where this would ever be considered any type of bragging right. But let's hear what she's got to say.
Number 1, I don't really give a fuck.
Wow.
Nice.
Really, really groundbreaking, hard-hitting, profound advice.
I just try not to give them my time of day. They want to see me, yeah, maybe. Maybe I have time for you, maybe I don't. I don't know.
Your husband's?
Just don't overly be like, yes, I can see you at the drop of a dime. Don't worry. No. Stress them out a little bit. They like it. 2, when we are together.
Are you trying to teach women how to, like, not get married? Is this what I'm watching? Are you trying to tell women how to not get married? Or how to ruin their marriage? Or how to get proposed to and then immediately they no longer want to be married to you? Weird flex, but okay.
I'm super fun. I'm super girly. Whenever they do something, you overly go, oh my God, babe, that's like the best thing ever. You're so strong. You're so smart. You're so great. You know, just overly.
So you pretend to be a supportive wife, and then they eventually realize that you're not a supportive wife and you're putting on an act. And then they no longer want to be married to you. So you're teaching women how to be a terrible fucking partner, is what it sounds like. Nice.
They like compliment and make them feel really good about themselves. For example, they fix your bike, you grab them by the face and you go, oh my God, babe, I didn't know you knew how to do that. I don't know how to do that. You're so smart.
Get the fuck away from me, bro. What the fuck?
And you give them a little kiss on their little forehead and you just keep kissing
No, thank
them.
you.
Like, you're so awesome. Oh my God. Give them that big hug and put them in their masculine energy. You know, I look at these rings and I feel sadness because I truly do love all of them and I will never talk anything negative about any of my exes ever. And my last point is very controversial, but no matter how you slice it and dice it, men are simple creatures and all they want is just something pretty to look at. I try to look as best as I can every time. Just to close it off, yes, I know that I'm the problem and I have abandonment issues because my mommy and daddy didn't love me enough.
So the scary thing about this one is that she does seem to know a lot of things that would work on a man. I mean, When she says men are simple creatures, she's not wrong about that at all. But there's something just a little bit too upfront, a little bit too abrupt about all this. I don't like this. I don't like that it's her giving this advice. And also this before and after. Here's what she looked like when the video started. Here's what she looked like when it ended. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm starting to think makeup maybe should be illegal. And it's not even like once she's all made up, she's that great looking, but holy hell, dude. If you're an ugly ass dude and you could increase your looks like that, it'd be pretty big.
That's actually crazy to think about. Like, if you just were not a good looking dude and you can increase your looks by fucking 40%, you're in your fucking bag, bro. And shorties can do that on a daily basis. Nice.
I think like the biggest thing that like annoys me in like the whole dating world is like fucking talking stages. Like that shit's so annoying. Like the whole like, and just like the inconsistency in them. Like I literally like hate that like so much. But I think that's like my biggest thing. It's just like
what specifically?
Just like the fact of just like you like, I don't know how to word this. Like in like talking stages, and it's just like you're like labeled that, and it's like people like are considered like you can't like, you're just like confused, and like most of the time like the girl gets like attached or something, and they like see it like it's gonna lead to a relationship, and it's always not, and it's just.
Bro, what? Who are you trying to talk to? Who are you trying to talk to? If for the most part, yes, talking stages are probably shit if you're trying to talk to a millionaire that can fucking get any girl that he wants, and you think that he's going to fucking be with you, then yes, talking stages are trash. However, for the most part, during talking stages, dudes actually want to be with the girls that they're talking to, or they're just talking to a girl to fill the space, and you need to understand which one you actually are. So, if the dude actually wants to be with you, chances are he's going to try to make it work and kind of almost force it to work, unless you are just a terrible person, which would say that you possibly could be a terrible person, or the dude actually does not want to be with you at all, and you're just a space holder until he gets to the next shorty. But yeah.
Just like, that's like my biggest thing is like I just hate the whole like how like talking stages are so like normalized. Like traditional dating does not exist in this generation.
Bro, this chick's like 19 years old acting like she's way too good to do any of this shit. Acting like they don't have time to play games. Bitch, you're 19. You do have time to play games. Fuck out of here.
Do you know how I know that the male loneliness epidemic is self-induced? So I just got back from a first date. We're there for like an hour and a half-ish, I guess, at a cocktail bar. And when I tell you in this hour and a half date, I think I was asked maybe 3 questions about myself. I'm trying to ask things like, where have you traveled to? What do you like to do outside of work? What do you do for work? What's your family like? I'm cracking jokes. I'm trying to like, you know, make this an enjoyable time.
He doesn't like you. I'll just leave it at that.
For everybody, at least myself. And I'm just getting nothing back. Which, like, if this was a one-off thing, I would be willing to say, okay, it's a first date, like, sometimes people just don't click. But it's the fact that this happens more often than not for first dates that we just sit in silence, to the point that it's almost like a game. Like, if I stop driving the conversation, how long are we gonna sit here? And they always go, oh, I had such a nice time. Because I was there. I was doing all the heavy lifting. Why would I willingly spend my evening entertaining a man who was giving me nothing in return when I could be sitting on my couch doing a hobby, literally anything else? I'm not doing it. Also, it is not us, it's them.
Breaking news. Woman turns on her phone, starts talking about a date she went on, and says nothing profound whatsoever. Nothing entertaining, nothing even funny or remotely close to it. Also, I love how she inadvertently snitched on herself when she said, I could be doing a hobby, like sitting on the couch.
And I could be sitting on my couch doing a hobby.
You know, like, way to feed the stereotype that women don't have hobbies.
An old man literally just stopped me and said, I don't mean to be rude, but you are absolutely gorgeous. And I looked at him and I was like, and I just turned around and like, and then I'm thinking like, is this just me deeping it too much? Like, is he actually just like trying to be nice? And then I'm thinking, wait, no, that's me, my people-pleasing brain switching on and trying to like excuse the fact that he just outwardly said that I'm absolutely gorgeous, which is just like so unnecessary.
I'm dumbfounded. What is this even? What is she talking about? What are you on about? He said that you were gorgeous. What else other fucking... Yes, he's an old dude. You're obviously an adult woman. You know? Like, you're not going to pass as a 17-year-old, 18-year-old. He's not doing nothing fucking weird. He thinks a grown woman is a beautiful woman, and he says it. Arrest him? I don't know what you want. Like, what? What? You said that's your people pleasing? No, it's you being nice. If an old fucking lady said to me, oh my gosh, you're so handsome, I'm gonna say, oh, thank you. And I'll move on about my day. I'm not gonna turn around and be like, that was like, why did you say that? Like, like you know damn well I don't want to get with you, old ass. I would be a dickhead. I would be a dickhead. Maybe I'm cooked.
Is that weird? Or am I just really deeping this now?
Maybe I'm just really deeping this. I'm gonna start using that. Maybe I'm just really deeping this, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna start using that. I'm gonna start running with that. Cause that's a line you say right before you say absolutely nothing. That's a line you pull out. Am I deeping this, or you pull that out right before you say some fucking nothingness? Some bullshit. That's what I like. I'm gonna start using that. That was a fire one. And I don't know if I'm deeping this, but like, you know?
That's so weird. Don't say that. That's just weird. Ew.
Like I said, she is a grown woman. She is not passing for no fucking 18, 17-year-old. You are a grown woman. You are a grown adult. And you're saying it's weird because an old dude said some shit to you. Grow up. What the fucky? What the... Maybe he just aged bad. Maybe y'all the same age. Maybe y'all the same fucking age. He just aged bad. Now you on his ass calling him weird. Because he said you were beautiful.
How this woman sitting here with the most skin-tight gym clothing on right now, sucking in her stomach all the way with a fucking camel toe in our faces, talking about how a dude gave her attention. You literally can't even make this shit up. Gee, I wonder why a creepy old man came up to you and gave you attention in that outfit. I can't figure...
If he was creepy, based off what she said, he came up and said, oh my gosh, you're absolutely beautiful. The nigga could be gay. He might not even be a straight man. You just perceived him to be an old straight dude. And you're calling him weird already. You just assume that a nigga has the worst possible intentions. Which, even if he thought to himself, damn, I might be able to pull me a 37-year-old. And he's about 50. I might be able to pull me a little 37-year-old. It's not that weird, though.
Figure it out. Well, I don't know. Must have just been a coincidence.
I don't believe all women are like this, of course. I've seen lots of good advice from women to women. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If nobody told you today, I love you. Peace.